Hello there, Scorpio. This is going to be your Love Synergy monthly reading for February 2017. So this is for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So if you're not familiar with my channel and you're new to this specific reading that I do, how it works is I look at the synergy between you and the four elements: earth, air, fire, water, which represents your love interests. Okay, so for example, I usually pull 4 tarot cards that represent the 4 elements, but I'm going to pull the 4 elements of the zodiac. So for your earth sign love interests, I'm going to look for a Pentacles card. Then for air signs, I'm going to look for a Swords, the first Swords that turns up. Or sometimes a major arcana will come out, which represents one of the zodiac signs. If it happens to fall as either one of the elements, I will use that card. Okay, so it's kind of like chance, pretty much. So whatever first pentacle that comes up, which represents the earth sign that you are interested in, committed to. So this is your love interest: Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. I'm looking for a Pentacles card, the first Pentacle card that turns up. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Next, I'm looking for a Swords card, which represents an air sign, love interest: air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So the synergy between Scorpio and air sign love interest. Page of Swords. Next, I'm looking for Wands, which represents the fire sign love interest. So synergy between Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Love interest for February 2017. It's 6 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's a Wands card, and now I'm looking for Cups, which represent the water sign love interest: Pisces, Scorpio, such as yourself, or Cancer. So what is the synergy between Scorpio and fellow water sign love interest for February 2017? Oh, we have the Page of Cups. That one has come up for a lot of people. So let's go ahead and look here, Scorpio. And I'm going to pull clarifiers from the True Love reading cards: earth, air, fire, water, for synergy for Scorpios in February. Okay, self-respect, reparenting yourself, Gardener, and compatibility. Okay. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So, Scorpio, dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus love interest. Let's see. So the energy I'm getting here with the 2 of Pentacles and self-respect, you're having to make some decisions with this individual, whether you are in the same direction or not, or whether you should head on your own path. So it's kind of like trying to figure out how you can coexist together, figure out how you will balance out the relationship. Can we find balance here? Are we on the same path? Do we want the same things? Are we really truly connected? Because if not, I have to respect my journey, my past. So some of you may be finding it difficult to mesh with this air sign person or earth sign person. You may have to take another route. You know, maybe ditch the fairy tale. There's a castle here. Then in this path, it's reaching towards the sky, towards light. There's this light that's leading them towards the sky. So there's an ascension or some sort of spiritual path or journey that you're on, and you may have to reject the fairy tale, or maybe the fairy tale just isn't meant to be, or maybe it never really was a fairy tale for some of you with this air sign individual. You're not able to find balance with this person. You guys want two different things. Okay. For those of you dealing with air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libras, you have the Page of Swords with the Reparenting Yourself card. So I'm getting that this person brings up a lot of triggers within you, things that maybe you need to look at as far as your past. Okay, this person, the Page of Swords, is very direct with their communication. They speak their mind. They don't really think too much. You know, their message that they deliver can be very harsh if they're not careful. Sometimes they're not mindful of other people's feelings or how they might receive the message. So it can come across harsh. So certain things that they're saying may be triggering some inner child issues that you need to look at. But I'm getting that this is a good thing for you. So take the aspect out, you know, the surface level that this person's being an a-hole, or they're being difficult, they're saying things I don't like, and look at it from a higher perspective, that these things that they're bringing up to the surface. So pay attention to what's being communicated or what's being said from this person, because they might be helping you here, or they are helping you. They are helping you to look at some inner child wounds. Essentially what it's doing is helping you gain confidence and power within yourself, because these certain things actually hold you back and you're not realizing. It might be that this person is criticizing you in some way, but you have to pay attention, I'm getting, to what's being communicated from them. Dealing with a fire sign, so this is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leos, you have the Knight of Wands with the Gardener. Okay, so this is an energy this month. I'm getting that this fire sign individual is very creative. They're very outgoing, very fun. There's like this getting, for some of you, it is a sexual energy or a drawingness towards this person. But also I'm getting with the Gardener, there's something that you guys are working towards together. Maybe another thing that you're attracted to is their work ethic. I feel like this person's either athletic or they're very ambitious in some way. They go after what they want with little to no experience. You're like, how did you get here when you don't have that much experience? You didn't go to school for that. How did you get in that position? They're just go-getters naturally. They attract a lot of people. This person may be physically attractive, very physically attractive. Something about this person's work ethic, something that you admire about this person attracts you to them. You want to work with this person, whether you want to have sex with this person or you want to work together. If you're in a committed relationship, this is definitely sexual chemistry. I feel like you're creating something different in your dynamic. There's a new energy that's opening up, almost like springtime, like you guys had to clear some past issues within the relationship, or maybe within yourselves, to get to this point of healing, growth, prosperity within the relationship, looking at it from new eyes, okay, in a positive perspective. And then when dealing with the water signs such as yourself, I feel like this is a Pisces. You have a fish in the cup here. So majority of Scorpios will be dealing with a Pisces water sign love interest. You have Page of Cups with compatibility. So there's a deep connection here on an emotional level. This person helps to open you up in different ways emotionally. Tune into things within yourself that you didn't realize was there. It's like intuitively they know how to communicate well with you, or they know how to relate to you. They understand you. And it could be the fact that you're both water signs, but I feel like this person's very intuitive to your needs or to your feelings. It's like they know what you want. You feel like there's a deep compatibility, that you just get each other. You're on the same. These birds are green. So for me, this is like the heart chakra. So there's a lot of heart communication back and forth. This person just intuitively knows what it is that you want. They know how you feel. They may say the right things. They're opening you up to new ways of loving, how you experience it, how you express it. how you give love is totally different. This person gets you on a deep level emotionally, I'm getting. Okay. For some of you, it's like we're too much alike, and you might bring up some things within me that I'm just not willing to deal with. This is like, you're too emotional for me. It's too all over the place. Some of you are like saying goodbye to each other. Some of you are just feel like it's too great to deal with this person. I need, like, the energy is too much for me. I need to walk away, or I need to just, just chuck the deuces to this person. But for a majority of you, I feel like this is intuitive heart connection, like heart speaking to one another. You know where I'm at. I know where you are. I know what you feel. I understand you. It could be simple as, someone, you might be feeling like, I'm thirsty, I need something to drink, and then they just happen to say, do you want something to drink? And it's like, wow, how did you get that? So this is like a connection on a deep emotional level. It's subconscious, very spiritual, getting telepathic communication through the heart chakra. That's what I'm getting. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels for you, Scorpio, as advice for you for this month, and what the angels want you to know. Religious factors. Okay. So yeah, there's a religious element, or at least not religious, I don't want to use that word, but spiritual element to this, because here you're realizing that maybe we're on two different paths. So do I choose this path, or do I choose the path that's in my highest good, or is this of my highest good? So it's like you're trying to figure out your path, which way to go. Do I respect my wants and needs and desires, or do I sacrifice them for the other, because there's some type of difficulty with finding balance with this individual? Here, this person is triggering some issues within you. You could easily discard it and say that this person is being difficult, but really on a higher level, if you look at it from a higher perspective, this person's actually helping you to look at something. Here, this is more not so much of a spiritual thing. It can be growing into that. I feel like there may have been some spiritual lessons individually that help this connection with the fire sign. Here, this is a spiritual connection. Okay, so your love life is going to have a spiritual element to it this month. So pay attention to your connections, because don't just look at the surface. Look a little more deeper underneath the surface to figure out what these dynamics, how they're serving you this month. What symbols, pay attention to what's being communicated, how you feel, what's being shown to you through these love interests or your partner. Okay, so that is your reading, Scorpio. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading, that you find it beneficial, and it gives you clarity. And as always, you guys, I send you lots of love, lots of light.